Today's January 26, 2022. We're doing a move-out report for 9108 Tailor made. Unfortunately, the power's off inside, so we're going to try our best to do some video recording. We're going to start with the exterior. We have a little bit of stucco damage up here. That was the guess. Obviously, that's due to a U-Haul truck. And we do have garage door damage as well as additional stucco damage. The garage door is clearly bashed in. These panels will need to be replaced, and ultimately I think we're going to have to replace all of them and charge a prorated amount, or maybe the whole amount to the tenant. I'll take a look at what we want to do with that. We also have an air compressor and some other stuff on the side. A little bit of trash needs to be removed. And the back of the house is okay, just some leaves. If we're going to go inside, and we also have some more stucco patchwork. I don't know if we could blame the tenant for that. Probably something we never dealt with, but maybe it's time to start dealing with this a little more effectively as your house does get a little bit on the older side. Everything is okay here. The blinds have been damaged, but they're not really chargeable to the tenant because that is wear and tear. They have a short shelf life on the blinds. The house is going to need to be painted and new carpet. It's just old. The color, we're going to change it to a more basic color. So as you can see, these touch-ups that are here, when we change it to a Swiss coffee, you won't see those touch-ups because it's a very common paint. The problem with this, with any color paints, we'll never be able to match the color or the sheen. It's just impossible to do. So this is going to be throughout the house. There's a little bit of tenant damage here that we're going to have to charge them for, and that's just to repair whatever happened here. It's somewhat clean. It could use a better cleaning, and we could charge the tenant for any additional cleaning that we do. Going back to the garage door issue, you can actually see the light come through, and that's how we know it's pretty bad. Unfortunately, I'm not able to really see too well in here what else we might need to do. I think it looks okay, but I suspect there's a possibility that we need to paint the garage walls too. The refrigerator's off of its hinges. I don't understand why, but it will need to be resecured into the house. And the cabinets are starting to show some sign of aging. We might be able to restain them. At least get this color match as best possible. I'll look into some options that are available to us. As we go upstairs, something to look into is if we're recarpeting, do you want to also put some tile down instead of this laminate? It's not bad, it's not in bad shape, but it's a nice upgrade. Something to think about because we have tile down here. We can also put tile in there too. We can continue upward. The carpet is just aged. We can't charge the tenant for the carpet or the paint. We can charge the tenant for any wall damage that we might find, but that's about it. And we can see signs of aging right here. It is just worn down to the thin line. Looks like we have a dog toy out here of some sort. The doors, while scuffed, are not damaged, I don't believe. I believe this is just rubbing. Based on my rudimentary inspection and everything else, any damage to the doors. We are missing some stoppers we're going to have to put in. Can't really see this bathroom too well. So, once again, an idea of putting in tile might be something of interest to you, and we can discuss costs on that as well. See what you want to do. Bedroom number 2, we do have to repair the screen, and it looks like we're going to charge a tenant for that screen. Blinds are damaged, but we're not going to charge a tenant for that. We'll also notice that, I noticed in some of the vents, dirt. And that usually means the tenant may have not been replacing the AC filters. Although this one looks clean, I suspect that in the past they have not been cleaned properly. So we might send someone up there just to clean the coils as well too. We can see lots of stains in here and just thinning. And the final bathroom, we're gonna have to buy a new one of those. I don't know how that fell off. And we can't really charge a tenant for that, but we can charge them for this. Oh, here it is. Looks like that's where it belongs. Okay. Well, we'll see what's up. And that's it. All right, I'll send this over to you today. Thank you.